Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, March 2024. Here I go. Change, transformation. That is coming for the Gemini. Yep. Okay, Gemini. Here we go. You may not be completely on board to this new opportunity or change that comes your way. You might be saying, no way, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to do that. No. And then you fall in anyway. I love it because it's like this, no, the struggle. I don't want to do this. Almost sort of like, falling in love. And you just don't want to do it, but you do it anyways. Or you don't want to go to this party, but you do it anyways. And this type of thing. So, and then in the end, you have this amazing time, Gemini. The struggle you're getting to, maybe you lack trust because of a situation. We all been there, right? We've all been there. So I get where you're going. But you are a lively person, an active orientated person. You need to be playful and active and out there and chatty and all of this. You need it in your life. That's who you are. So, relationships work for you. You like to be in a relationship. You like love. Your card is a lover's card. When a single Gemini is there, they're always looking and wondering who might be. But when you've been hurt, you're kind of like, nope, I'm not doing it. And then you fall head first. Okay? That's kind of the way it goes with a Gemini. Sorry if a Gemini hears this and is a little bit upset with me. But am I right? Come on. Am I right? Right? Okay. So there you go. You guys are wonderful beings and you like to communicate, so you really can't be alone. Gemini doesn't do well when they're by themselves. They do better in small groups. Okay? Right? Even bigger groups. Some of them can manage bigger groups. It depends on their sign and what's in their moon and all of that. But they certainly are a social being and they enjoy the company of others. And they're mostly loyal as well. Mostly loyal. And can stay friends with the same person for many, many years. They work out the details or they avoid the details and they just hope for the best in the relationship. Can always be if you don't confront the certain situations with them. But in March, I think there will be some confronting of those situations by someone who actually cares about you. Gemini is going to find, I hazard to say even maybe a soulmate. It might not be a romantic lover, but I think it is. It could just be a very good friend. But certainly the heart knows love, and that's what I'm seeing is this, really nice connection with somebody. See that energy? It's super nice and loving and caring and good and fun. And then look at the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, you can't get happier. So no, this is a good thing. But difficult times may be brought to the surface, discussed and let go, and sort of like setting or resetting a stage. Okay? Making love possible. Again. So if you've been in a relationship that's had difficulties, this could shift the energy. If you haven't been in a relationship because of a past difficulty, you may trip up and decide to like that person. It should be fun to see. Gemini loves to be a productive person. They like to, having many different types of jobs or having one strong skill and many different jobs or areas that they've used that ticket in. Because Gemini is a going concern. They want to be involved. They want to be productive. And I do see that here for you in the month of March. And you're probably going to be juggling 2 different projects or programs or areas or jobs or, maybe you're working two shifts. Something like that. But you love your work. You like to communicate. You do love doing what you do. Whatever it is. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not bitchy once in a while, because sometimes you have to deal with people's stuff. And I do see someone who's kind of an irritant, but you manage it. Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll be fine. Okay? Health-wise, I'm going to say If you're a smoker, quit. If you smoke a lot of marijuana, quit. Or scale things down. You may have a little bit of an addiction there, so deal with it. March is a good time before you get too stuck in your ways. Could be you just got a little lazy over the wintry season, I don't know. But I would like you to stop and look at that. Make sure you want to bring it into the next level of your life. March might be a good cut and, replanting the stuff you really like about yourself, Gemini. So yeah, and drinking might be okay. So it's basically it's overstimulant or indulgence. That's another word, indulgence of some kind, or codependence. Indulgence, codependence. That has to be discussed, figured out, sorted out. Nobody's perfect, right, Gemini? You guys are wonderful beings, but once in a while, this stuff comes up, and this is your area. Okay, this is one of your areas that you'll have to deal with. Okay. One of the things that you are going to be resolving is, have you ever really truly been madly in love? And if so, what the hell happened? I think March is going to be a review of that for you. You might even pick the phone up and make an apology. Set the record straight. You still might not get involved with that person, but it's a healing thing for you, It's a healing thing for you, and I like that. I like what I'm seeing here, sort of like, facing it and getting over it and making your amends. No, I see that for you in March. You may not be able to continue at the pace of the workplace. In March, you'll probably make a decision not to do so much. You may still be doing it for the next couple of months, but you make a plan, you put it in place, and you drive that message to whoever needs it, okay? Just to be clear, when I speak of stimulants, this could go from food, drink, drugs, smoking, sexing, gambling. These are the types of stimulants, but mostly I see here drinking, smoking, and codependence. Those are the big deals right there. Codependence could also be in the heart, at the heart chakra. So you need to make sure that you're really in love. I think that Gemini is going to be dealing with, have I ever really been in love? And if so, what the hell happened? Okay. You might also be dependent, or someone would be dependent upon you over March, the period of March. Someone is dependent upon you, and that's a bit of a burden, but you still do it. You will abandon one of those responsibilities in the workplace, at least one of them, so that you can scale down to something more reasonable for yourself. That's going to happen, and I see you walking away from the one that is the one thing that is the least, who acknowledges you the least, who doesn't respect you the most. You know what I mean? That type of a thing, Gemini, okay? So as far as finding love, I think that's possible, and that's what you really want. Very possible. Diving in is likely what's gotten you into trouble. I'm being advised to tell you not to dive in the month of March. If you're not living with someone, love-wise, don't change that in the month of March. Wait a little bit. Make sure this is what you want. Okay, so you're going to get some weird energy in March. Some planets are going to sort of change, and I do see you having to deal with maybe either a foolish person in the work environment, and this is going to be annoying to you. Just be careful you don't get tripped up by that individual, okay? As far as love, those of you that are in love, that are truly in love, and there's only a small number of you think you're in love, but maybe you're in lust or in hope or infatuation. But true love for you is a little harder to create, okay?